Y'all keep trying to scam me every day. And then you're about to hang up because I said you about to scam me.
This is what it came out to be. See how it all came back around? Okay. I mean, obviously, a girl gotta get her hands on that one. Y'all see it on me? Because I can't. So, do not allow your peace to be. See where, you know, the wind blows us.
Trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around.
Hi party people, it's your girl G. Thank you for tuning into another YouTube video. Today is Saturday, November 15th. And we are off to my nail appointment because, can you see? It's spooky oogie. This one is like disconnected. This one is disconnected. And both pointer fingers are broken. So a nail appointment is much needed. I'm not the biggest fan of my outfit, so I don't think I'll show you guys. I wish I had something else to throw on in the meantime, but I really don't think I have enough time to figure that out because I have to get on the road. I didn't give myself enough time to figure this out, so here we are, just vibing. Okay guys, I changed my jacket and we are at Destiny's place to get my nails done. At least like I said, they look crazy. Good morning, I hope you guys are having a great week. I'm so excited to start this vlog with you guys. I think we're just gonna do the day. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the whole weekend because I don't really have stuff planned for today. But we'll see. We'll see where, you know, the wind blows us. Who knows? I am not certain what design we're gonna do today. So I guess we'll see.
What is it? That's exciting as fuck.
So I actually declined it.
Oh, okay. That's so exciting as fuck though.
Thank you. Yes, it really was exciting, and I was very grateful.
Hell yeah!
Like, yo, that's
I remember
awesome
my first one. That's
stars.
exciting as fuck.
Oh, what was your first one?
You want a mask? Okay. I don't want you down.
Well, already I like it.
Yes. Grab the mask.
So good. And then I remember the first time I recorded something on this camera, I didn't have the little fuzzy thing on the
microphone?
Right. So you could hear like the fan blowing.
Yep.
In. I said, oh my gosh. What an amateur.
No. But don't you love that though? How like you've learned and you've come up from like not even knowing that. And now you can literally like, you know, you had to get you a little mic and that's what I need. I need a mic. With it.
Yeah, well they have one on.
Probably a damn credit card. Hello?
Hello, this is Alfred calling from AT&T. How are you doing today?
Y'all keep trying to scam me every day. And then you're about to hang up because I said you about to scam me. This is every day. Like, please, don't piss me off.
I'm on the floor.
If I say or like I cut it out. So it like, cause I say and like a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to show you an example. I'll probably have to send you something at a later date and be like, this is what I mean, or find a creator that does it. Like this. Oh my gosh.
Love it. The funny thing about that, actually, that you're saying that, I've been trying to stop saying and like because I've realized when I'm recording, I say and like a lot. And it's not like because, it's not like. It's not because, excuse me, I have to cut out like.
See?
It's not because I don't know what I'm saying. It's more just like I just start talking about other stuff and then I need to like, oh my God. And then you're becoming so aware of how much you're saying it.
I know. I literally just did when I was talking to you. I was like, yeah, I say and like a lot, and like I feel like, and I'm like, I was just thinking to myself like, Destiny, you're still doing it. Like,
yeah, it's so hard though. It's such a filler word.
I don't know why I do that. Why do we do that?
I think because I'm trying to get back on course to what I was initially talking about, or like trying to remember in my head the next couple of words I'm supposed to say.
It's like your brain is moving faster.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, let's, rewind a little bit because we're thinking a little faster than our mouth is moving.
She banking on me on the bank. I smack her, she love to get spanked. I tackle her, bitch love to wrestle. Young bachelor, we love to play. I come out when I move the drapes. Know my move when I grab your waist. Know you fucking a man that's made. Hey, keep it low key, she ain't after fame. No, she ain't after fame. You ain't like that, oh, I used to be fucking. You don't have nothing to say. Don't care about no cuffing, you wanna keep busting it. Don't let me know when you came. so many ways. Don't know why you never complain, but you I can never be shamed. And I usually never say never. Oh shit, look at me today. Lay your Bible on me.
Deep, passionate sigh. I don't know what happened here. I pressed slow-mo somewhere on the camera. I think I did this a couple of videos ago. Don't ask me where the button is. I couldn't tell you. I don't know how I keep doing this. I don't know how this keeps happening, but that's what happens here. I forgot what I was talking about. Like, I don't even know what I was talking about. I think I was telling y'all about the hair I was about to dye, and oh no, I remember. I was telling y'all I'm about to go to the gym, and before I go, I want to lighten these bundles so that I can do a quick weave. Fast forward, bundles did not lighten. We ended up having to dye a blonde wig, but it was the wrong color, so I spent a lot of time, and it took maybe like 3 hours for me to try to lighten these bundles, and they did not lighten, and I'm so sad. I'm crying and throwing up like about it. Like, it's just can't. I just can't. It makes me emotional. And I was talking to, I don't even know what I was saying at this point. I don't even know what I was saying at this point. Oh my goodness. And then I had the nerve to show y'all a little tutorial, like, here's the developer, here's the bin I'm using to dye the bundles, and it didn't work. Like, what a joke. I tried really hard, y'all. I really, really did. And I don't even oh my gosh, I don't know what obsessed me more, the fact that these bundles did not lighten, or the fact that this is being recorded in slow motion. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know which one will make me want to crash out, but that's what was happening. That's what was happening here. We have to laugh to keep from crying, because okay guys, it's nighttime now. It is currently, hold on, 8:04. Okay, hold on, let me see when this Eagles game is, because I'm watching that for sure. So let's chat for the next 16 minutes so I do not miss this game, because I want to watch this game. It looks like it's going to be a good one, because the Lions have been doing good, and of course our birds are soaring. We don't got to worry about that ever. Okay, so I dyed the hair. No, I didn't. I'm lying. It did not light. It did not light at all. Like, at all. And that's a bummer, because I really wanted a lighter color. So here's what I did instead. So because those bundles didn't light, and I told y'all I had the cinnamon hair dye, I was like, okay, what can I do instead? So then I decided to watercolor my blonde wig, and this is what it came out to be. Can y'all see this on me? Can y'all see it on me? Because I can't at all. And then another thing is that it didn't dye the same way throughout the hair. So like, there's some blonde, I don't even know if like this is, okay, I guess that's better lighting. Like, you can see the blonde, it's like not consistent all throughout the hair. I guess we'll have a better idea when it completely dries, but I'm like, okay, so right here, you see where it's super blonde there? What the F happened? What the F happened? So most likely I'll still just install the bundles that didn't lighten, which breaks my itty bitty heart, but there's only so much a girl can do. And like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl who thinks she can do everything, and it's not to say I can't do everything, because I can. I can do anything through Christ that strengthens me, okay? I think it is more just like, I probably should have did some more research in preparation for this project, and I wasn't prepared. Like I said, I watched a couple YouTube videos. I watched a couple, not YouTube videos, I watched a couple of TikTok videos, and I thought like, okay, yeah, I got it. I didn't have it, and I'm okay. You know, I'm big enough to admit that. I'm big enough to admit that to y'all. So it's sad, but we live, and like I said, I will most likely just install the curly bundles instead, because the orange hair, I'm going to have to re-dye that or something. It's too bright for me. Way too bright for me. Not what I was bargaining for at all. Like, I did the blonde hair. I did the platinum blonde hair. That was a look. I liked her. Orange, though, This orange though, like I think it needs to be a little bit more burnt, a little bit more on the browner side than actually like bright. Like that looks like the sunrise. I need something to look like, I don't know, because I don't want to say a pumpkin, because a pumpkin is too bright. Like a, you know, like the orange leaves that fall on the ground. Like I need one of them. I can't do hair that bright. I'm not that bold enough. I'm not that brave. So that orange hair will not be seeing me. However, like I said, we'll install the curly bundles. If not, then I have other wigs and stuff. It just, today just did not go, well, hair-wise, did not go as I planned. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. It's okay. I should have done more research. That's on me. That's the update on the hair. I will have to install all of that tomorrow because it took forever to dye. It took me beyond it took forever for it to lighten. It took me beyond 3 hours to even get it to even take a little bit, of the brown off, or for it to lighten off the black just a little bit, just even a teensy tiniest bit. So I don't know if, so I watched a TikTok video and this girl mixed the developer with the bleach before putting that in the water, and I'm thinking that's what I should have did. But I've seen people just like had the hot water and then put the developer in there and then mix the bleach in there. So I was just like a little bit confused, but obviously, I mean, not obviously, one of the better methods I think that would have made more sense is to mix the developer and the bleach together and then to put it in the water. And like I said, I saw that video a little bit too late to make those adjustments, to make that my method. So we got what we got. We get what we get, and we don't get upset. On some more important matters, I want to show you guys my vinyl collection. It's something I'm so proud of and so happy to share. So this is where I keep them. First of all, I use my record player to hold my plants because my plants need to be up near my window and my record player is just like high enough. So this is where I have my vinyl records. I'm so excited to show y'all. These are the ones that I do have, and we'll go through them and whatnot. I have a like I said, a pretty decent range, and I've just been collecting them over the years. I started collecting vinyls when I was, dang, how old was I? I don't want to say I started collecting vinyls when I was 13, but I feel like, or like 15, like around that. So when I was pretty, like, in my teenage years. Okay, I don't know if you guys are into music like that, but I certainly am. So one of my favorite ways to kind of just collect the music that I do adore, and without like having to stream it and stuff, like I can actually possess the music, is for me to hold the vinyls. Like people collect CDs. My parents were big CD collectors, and I think kind of like my appreciation for music definitely derived from them. But I just approach it in a different way where I just have vinyl records. And one of my old bosses, he had an extensive collection. Like he had bins and bins full. And that is just something that I've always aspired to do. I was telling my mom when I move out, I want an entire wall where I can put the vinyls up and have them like displayed like that, and then take them down as I want to play them. But it's like one of my prized possessions, like one of my favorite things that I've owned. And like I said, music is a big part of me. If you were to ask me what can't I live without, aside from like my family and God and stuff, it would be music. Like I cannot live without music. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. So we're gonna start with Janae because she's the first one on there. I have Janae, and this one is sold out. I don't think I have another. Oh, I do. I have sale out as well. So I have sale out and sold out. My favorite album by her is Trip, and that vinyl is so expensive, but I need it so bad. So bad. And then I'll probably like die happily. Like either Trip or Chilumbo. But these two are very, very good, and I love every individual song on each individual album. And the one thing that's really, really cool about sold out is just a black vinyl. But so some artists do colored vinyl, and sale out is one of my colored vinyls, so it's red. And I just think that is so pretty. Ugh, I think it is so pretty. It's so creative too. So I have Anniversary and I have Trap Soul. I do need True to Self of him. And this one's just a black vinyl too, so not too exciting as far as like aesthetically wise. Next person is my favorite artist ever. Is Drake. So I have Take Care, which is my favorite album by him. I also have Certified Lover Boy, and this one is another colored vinyl that I'll have to show you guys. I'm actually obsessed with this album as well. Like, this album was so cool. I don't know if you can see a little bit. It's Marble. I'm not trying to bring her out because she's not trying to come out. And then this one is If You're Reading This Is Too Late, which is another fire as vinyl. I spin probably Take Care more than, oh no, I'm lying, Certified Lover Boy more than the other two. But these are my Drake vinyls. I currently feel like I need For All the Dogs and Views. For All the Dogs, Views, What a Time to Be Alive. Like, those three probably are must-haves for me at this current moment until he drops another one. I could also, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if I got Sexy Songs for You. I'm not crazy about the album, but just for, like, you know, sentimental sake, I guess you could say. Like, the fact that him and Party Next Door did a collab album, like, okay. I mean, obviously, a girl gotta get her hands on that one. The only party album that I have is, or party vinyl that I have is Party Next Door 2. I don't think this one is colored. I don't think this one is colored. Oh, it is. It's white. This one is white. So this one is really, really good. My favorite song from this one is probably Thirsty. Yes, Thirsty. I love Party Next Door too. I, unfortunately, as freaked out as that album cover is, I need P4 in the worst way. I have SZA as well. I'm not a crazy SZA fan, but she was, like I said, this one is more just like a sentimental sake because this is one of her more mainstream albums. Like, this is the album that she dropped before Ashley was like, this is an album I feel like made her famous, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, this is one of the albums that made her famous. So it was like, of course I have to have this one. And this one is green, which is so pretty. Green and transparent, which is very, very pretty. I honestly don't think I need another SZA vinyl. I think I'm cool with this one. Amazing album. This is an amazing album. I don't remember if this one is colored. If it is, it probably is red. But if it wants to come out, it is. Can you see? It's like a little burgundy transparent red. Pretty. Okay, Leon Thomas is becoming one of my favorite male artists alive. So I have Muds. I need Heal. I also need, I have the image of it in my head. Oh my gosh. I cannot, I'm bad at these names, yo. There's another of his albums that I need. This one's just black, so it's not really exciting. Oh, I'm lying to y'all. It is brown. Brown and transparent. Brown and transparent. Very pretty. I don't remember the name of the album, but it has Treasure in the Hills and Sneak on it and whatever else. So that album is the next one that I need from Leon Thomas. My girl Summer. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed with Summer Walker. I'm not gonna lie. Summer has, this is an album I spin very frequently because this is an album with no skips. Me and my friends were just talking about this. This is a top tier album. When I say top tier album, absolute perfection. There's no skips. No skips. And I think nobody can agree with me. I mean, nobody else could disagree with me. Like, it's just a perfect album. It was good until it wasn't. Yeah, it was good until it wasn't, from Kalani. I also have 2014 Forest Hill Drive. J. Cole. I don't really touch this one, which is why it's like, this one probably isn't the best condition. I don't touch this one very much. I'm not a huge J. Cole fan, but I think he's very talented. I don't think I've ever played this, now that I'm thinking about this. Oh, no, I probably played it once. This one is Temporary Highs and Violent Skies. This one's very good. I do spin this one often. Solange was one of my very first vinyls. And this is a top tier album if you want to get into Solange. I honestly recommend this one to get into to start your Solange binge. Very talented individual. Both of them are very, very talented vocally as well. So I love both of these albums. Like I said, Solange, because she was one of my first vinyl records. She just holds a special place in my heart. This is gonna probably seem like a surprise, but I am a huge XXXTentacion fan. And when he passed away, I was incredibly devastated. I was so devastated because I feel like certain people just, I don't want to say gone too soon. Maybe he was gone on the time he was supposed to go, but like this was okay. I was in middle school during 2016, so I don't know where you were at during 2016, but XXX or X, Ski Mask, Trippy. I don't really listen to Juice WRLD. But Smoke Perp, like, those are the people that, you know, were on my playlist heavy. So, 2016 me needed these. Needed these in the worst way. 2016 me would have loved to have seen X. Would have loved to see Ski Mask. Definitely would have loved to see Trippy because I don't want to see him now. I don't know what's wrong with that man. And I would have loved to have a couple of his vinyls as well. I don't know if he makes vinyls, but I'll have to look into that because his first couple of albums I would love to have. But, yes, as an X fan, this was a must-have for me. So I have both albums that I think these are the only two that he's actually made. This one is my favorite one by him. And I think my favorite song is Carry On. And it's to the point where, like, I actually don't touch this one either because I feel like every time I listen to it, I get emotional. I don't know if that's, you know, just me. This one is another good one. And I don't listen to X because the fact that he's gone just breaks my heart so terribly. Okay, may come as another shocker to y'all. I'm not so much anymore, but I was a huge Kanye West fan. So I Hate Being Bipolar. It's awesome. Yeah, I have this one. Not my favorite Kanye album. 808 Heartbreak probably is. Oh, I'm lying to y'all. That's not the only album I have. The other album I have from Kanye is The College Dropouts. But this is one I won't spin. It's still sealed, if you can see. Still has this plastic sealed around it. I won't open this one. I don't know when I open it. I don't know. There's a couple more I'm about to show y'all. I haven't opened I Hate Being Bipolar is awesome either. There's a couple of them I just am hesitant to open. Like, I think they should stay in their pristine condition, so I don't even want to mess them up. So they're still signed, sealed, and delivered. And I'll show you all the other two that are still sealed up. But this is a Kendrick album. This is Good Kid, Mad City. And this one is very, very good. Aside from Damn, I think that this one and then his Untitled album are probably my favorite albums by Kendrick. The last three that I possess and that are still sealed, I have Aaliyah. This is, I'm not a huge Aaliyah fan, but this is just literally a sentimental sake. This one probably was my most expensive vinyl. I spent $60 on these. This one, the other majority of these were given to me, so I don't know the price of them. SZA is the one that I did buy recently, and she was like $20. I have this one, Talk That Talk, Rihanna. This is one of my least favorite albums, which is why this is not open. I do like Rihanna. I love Rihanna, first of all. I love Rihanna, but this is not my favorite album, so it will stay sealed. I don't think I'll spin it probably ever. And then this one is a Renaissance. Yes, Queen Bee, my Virgo twin. Still sealed. Am I going to open her? I probably will open her. I don't know when I will. Okay, wait, because I never read this. It includes 36-page photo booklet, a collectible poster, and a double vinyl. Who paid attention to that? Certainly not me. This was given to me last Christmas, and I, like I said, still sealed it. I just feel like it has to stay this way. I will open this because I initially was not a Renaissance fan, but I became one after seeing her in concert. So I probably will open her. I just don't know when. So that is my vinyl collection. I hope you guys were interested in that because I'm like, I don't want to seem, ooh, I'm 10 minutes past this dang game. We might have to wrap this up. Yes, so Friday we did our nails. Then we went shopping for Christmas gifts at Ulta and Bath & Body Works. And then we stopped by Brother Sickle Factory. I did have to hang out with you guys just so I could hang out with my friend for her birthday. And then today we attempted to dye my hair. Failed majorly. But that's okay. Because, you know, we have options. And that's on never being without them. Okay? Oh, okay. I know what I was forgetting. So, I told y'all I was watching a sermon. The one that he was talking about this week was Too blessed to be bitter. Wow, too bitter to be blessed is crazy. Too blessed to be bitter. And he, as in Pastor Mike Jr. of the Rock City Church in Birmingham, Alabama. Today's message, I'm going to read you guys a couple of points that I wrote down. He was emphasizing the importance of not staying stuck, because when we are stuck in our unhealed versions, or stuck in past conversations or past hurt, we are blocking our current blessings. So quote him verbatim. He said, if you don't remove what is keeping you stuck in bitterness, that will block your blessings. He also said to take note of, so he was saying how throughout the year, he will take note of what affects him, what hurts him, and then at the end of the year, he'll reflect back onto those things and see if they still hold value or still hold that same amount of emotion in his heart. But he said he'll come back and reflect or address that pain and see where he's at now. I think that's an interesting method. I've never considered doing that. I think that it's a good way of checking back in on yourself so that you're not carrying any hurt or resentment into another year. I think that's actually very, very powerful. I think there's a lot of stuff that we should leave in the past at a certain point. And I think that that's an interesting method to go about it, or interesting way to go about it. So I'm actually considered doing that. So said, bitterness spreads through our thoughts, settles in your identity, and starts speaking in your voice. So he kind of just emphasized the threat that bitterness has on our souls, our minds, and our bodies if we do not go and address it and try to remove it as soon as possible. Bitterness turns self-defense into self-destruction. You will think you're protecting yourself when you're hurting yourself. And he was saying that we will approach conversations and approach a new set of people as if they are the people that hurt us in the past. Triggers on ourselves. I feel like when we're triggered by something, that is a clear sign that we're not healed about something. So if something's triggering you, don't react to that person like, dang, like you are like, would you do that for? As if it's like an intentional thing, because sometimes these things are innocent. You have to look inwards, do some inner work, and be like, why is this triggering me? What does this remind me of? How can I fix this type of thing? He also said you don't realize what you're missing until you look for it. For example, he said you made it through your pain, but you're defensive and don't realize that your defense is a result of your loss of peace and your sense of trust. And I thought that was very, very powerful. And then to rephrase that, he said, you made it through what hurt you, but you don't realize what you lost as a result to your trauma. That's just something that triggers you, right? If you're noticing it triggers you, you don't want the past situations to shift you into a different person, or like a more defensive person or a hurt person. You just want to take what happens to you, take it on the chin and keep it pushing, because you don't want to, in this case, block your blessing. You don't want that bitterness to develop, that resentment to develop, and for that to all block your blessings. He also made a really interesting point. He said sometimes your pain pigs. The example that he provided, he was saying how he couldn't afford certain things at a certain point in time. And he walked into a car dealership and they basically gave him a car, what he thought was for free. I don't know what world he lived in. But he was like, he was happy with the car. He was happy with the fact that his reality had shifted. People were perceiving him differently because he is a pastor, and you know, he's a certain person held on a certain pedestal. So people are already assuming things of him, and he felt like he had to kind of move toward that assumption, move toward that identity that people assumed of him, perceived him as, and he was allowing that perception to make poor choices, like signing his name for that car. And it kind of made me think of like all the ways that my pain of pigs, like in relationships, how I've handled situations just because what made me feel comfortable in the moment, but ended up really biting me in the butt. Like he was saying, even in his case, he was like, I bought the car, and I was all cool and it was fine and dandy until the car note came, and then he realized that comfortability, that perception, his reality that shifted just a little bit, was actually had its cons. And he's like, I allowed my hurt of my current situation financially to pick a poor decision that actually deepened that hole. So I was like, that's very, very insane. And like I said, I was applying that to my own life and just in the choices that I had made in the past. And I'm like, yo, like I've definitely allowed my pain to pick. So he's aware of it, and I think that we can make poor choices as long as we don't continue to make poor choices. You know, mistakes happen. We are people. You know, sometimes we just mess up. But I think that if we're able to reflect back on it and be aware and carry that awareness into our lives, and that makes all the change in the world. Like, as long as you're not going to do the things that you've done in the past, you are already making all the change in the world, even though it doesn't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is uncomfortable to not go towards that habit of what makes you more comfortable, there is no change in comfortability. There is absolutely no change in comfortability. Absolutely. So do not allow your pain to pick. And then lastly, he finalized this entire sermon by saying, the enemy loves to convince gifted people that your traumatic chapter defines your whole story. And I absolutely 100% agree. We don't, like I said, we don't allow our trauma to change us as people, to change how we handle people, to how we have conversations. Our trauma is simply that it is things that we've been through, things that we've lived through, but things that we push past. You know, we shake it off and we keep on pushing. As hard and as awful as it may make you feel in the moment, it is not who you are. What you've gone through doesn't have to be who you are. It does not have to be who you become. You can become something better, even if, like I said, how you're feeling dealing with that trauma, that hurt, and that pain that you've been settling in and sitting in, if that is comfortable for you, that doesn't mean it's good. There's no change in comfortability. And what we need to do when it comes to trauma and holding all that pain and hurt emotion, all that negative emotion in, we need to get out of it so that we do not block our blessings. You see how it all came back around? Okay, that pretty much wraps up this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. All the chaos that came with doing my ding dong hair. I did not enjoy it, but you know, like I said, mistakes happen and we just keep it pushing. But I hope you enjoyed our conversation, because Destiny is hilarious. I hope you enjoyed me showing you guys a little bit of Destiny. I think she is the funniest person alive. Like, I hope you guys enjoyed the vinyl showing and going Christmas shopping with me. I just hope you guys enjoyed the whole thing, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. So until then, I love you and good night.
Trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around.
Y'all keep trying to scam me every day, and then you're about to hang up because I said you about to scam me. This is every day. Like, please, don't piss me off.
I'm on the floor.